Good morning. We wanted to do a video about our homeschool program that we're doing. This is Cedar, and she has a chromosome disorder no one's ever had before, and so she's actually been in public school a lot because she loves people and she loves being social, and we live on a farm and we don't go out that often, and so she's been really happy in public school, but they wanted to move her up to junior high and they wouldn't hold her back into 5th grade anymore, and we didn't feel comfortable with that, and so she is back homeschooling. We have homeschooled her in the past, and her older sister got homeschooled, but this is kind of new territory at this point. We're trying a new curriculum. We did the Good and the Beautiful for a short time, and it just wasn't a good fit for our family, and so we're trying something new, actually 2 somethings. So it's summertime right now, and she gets bored during the summer, and so she does go to camp a few days a week, but she wanted to homeschool, and so we jumped right into it, and we're using a curriculum that's online called the Autism Oasis, and it's not just for autistic kids. Cedar's not autistic, but it's really focused on nonverbal kids, and so yes, just like you, and so that's been really fun, and we started that 2 weeks ago, I think, and she's just zipping along. It's the thing about public school is you often don't know what level your kids are at, and so I've just kind of had to go by what I've seen her bring home from school, and I think she's much more advanced than I had thought she was, and so we're zipping through that, and we're at the highest level that they have available right now, but every year they have a new level introduced, and so in the fall she'll be able to go into what is kind of considered the 3rd grade for them. So right now I have her in 2nd grade English and 1st grade math, and the 1st grade math seems like a good fit. 2nd grade English is just super easy for her, so she's breezing right along, but it's really just the core subjects that they do. They have it's sort of like following the public schools in terms of what they have to have, and I like Christian curriculum, and I like just more subjects in general because the core stuff, it's just very minimal, and Cedar, like I said, gets bored, and so the more the merrier for us at home, and so we ended up buying this time around the Little Hearts for His Glory. It's Heart of Dakota program, if you've heard of that, and this is actually their kindergarten and 1st grade curriculum, but I think because of what they're covering, it'll be perfect for her because of her attention span and different things like that. So I was hoping to get right into that. Let me grab the baby and we'll move into some of that. But so this curriculum, I actually bought the what is this called? The outline guide. I bought this online used to see if it was going to be a good level. I bought this one and the next one too, and I chose this one, and so then I ended up, they have a sale in the early summer, I guess, and I ended up buying the whole box of curriculum that goes with this, but I did buy this used, and it's a few years old, and I'm hoping that they haven't changed it too much to make it be different. So let me get to the unboxing. All right. So here's the unboxing. I haven't opened it other than taking the tape off while I didn't have the baby in my arms so that we could get going on this. But and it'll be interesting to see if this is a good curriculum for a kid who's nonverbal. It's not always easy to find the right thing. And we didn't buy any phonics stuff right now. She actually can read quite a lot, and so we're just going with some other stuff. And I obviously didn't get the English and the math. I didn't say that before. I didn't get that either since we're using the other curriculum right now, but we may end up switching to one of their maths that they have available, not Singapore, which they do have available, but they have 2 other ones that I felt like were a better fit for a kid like her. So we'll see if we switch over to it or if we end up liking the other math better than we have so far. It's not working too well for us yet. We'll see. All right, so the first thing is their science, the world God made. This is right up our alley because it has a Christian focus to it, and it just looks like it'll be a good fit. And the reason I went with the younger program than where I am with the core subjects is because her attention span, as you can see right now, is a little bit short. And so I think things like this, these have just very short stories in them, very short chapters. And that'll be perfect for where she's at and what she's able to pay attention to. And then it has a bunch of short stories to read through, and they're all the adventures of somebody. There's Peter Rabbit and Reddy Fox. So just a bunch of these little short readers, and I think they should work out really well for her too. We'll see. And I'll be reading these to her because they're not that short. They are chapter books, but she should be able to keep her attention span for something like that. And then, are you excited? Yeah, excited to begin. And then we have this History Stories for Children. Again, it's a Christian series, and it has just some pretty short stories, a couple pages and some pictures and poems, different things in here that'll work out well. And then we have 101 favorite stories. Now, some of what their curriculum offers, they have two choices, and one will be more kindergarten focused and one's more first grade focused for this particular curriculum. And so we went with the first grade ones for the most part because she is able to do more than a kindergartner. But like I said, it's kind of hard to figure out the exact level she's at. But these are the different stories, and they're just one page, and they have nice pictures. So this looked like a good one from what I could tell from other YouTube videos. Then we have Thinking and Choosing. Little color things and different follow the directions worksheets. She loves things like this. She loves to keep busy. She loves all sorts of worksheets, and so things like that work well for her. And I should probably mention the Autism Oasis curriculum. I said it was online. It's online for me, and they have unlimited support, and they have a teacher who goes over everything with the parents once a week online over Zoom, but for her it's not online. It's a bunch of worksheets and different things like that. So it's she is not online, and personally we don't do technology stuff with the kids, and so I like it that way. So I'm the one doing the program online, and then I know what to teach her and what to cover. But it's not as simple as a curriculum like this one where you have a book and you can see exactly the different subjects, because that's just a lot easier for me personally, because I don't want to be online all the time either. Anyway, so we have this Going On Eagerly, kind of the same thing, different patterns and different things to color. Yes, you're excited. So this is the first she's seen of this stuff too. And then the last thing we ended up getting for this curriculum is History for Little Pilgrims. So it's just a bunch of history stuff, and it has little quiz type things, reviews they're calling them. But it looks like a good program too. So I'm excited about it. She's excited about it, as you can tell, and we will see what we think of it and do a video about that later, because there seems to be not a lot of information about homeschooling kids with special needs, kids who are nonverbal, all that stuff. And so I would love to put this out there for other parents who might need it. And thank you so much for watching. God bless.